All right, is everyone ready for an amazing night ahead? Yeah, everyone sounds really excited. Well, the night is young, don't worry. I'm sure by this first fight, it'll get your adrenaline pumping and your heart thumping. All right, without further ado, before I even announce though, I have a couple of announcements. Just to remind everyone, there is no gambling in the venue here, okay? So just remember that. Also, if you do like what you see and you do use this thing called the internet and you want to post some up, then don't forget our hashtags. One is, of course, hashtag AFC02. The other is hashtag Asia Fighting Championship. So don't forget to take out your phones, take your pictures, take your videos, post it up. I didn't get dressed up for nothing, so let's have an amazing time tonight. We have some amazing fighters here. They've worked hard, and I think we are in for an unforgettable evening. So now, without further ado, it's our first fight. The first fight will be in the 65-kilogram category. And we're going to introduce, from Malaysia, Azwan Che.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Asia Fighting Championship. Great to be here in KL. Chris Hoekstra alongside my broadcast partner, Matt the All-American Polino. Matt, the first guy to make the walk tonight, here from Malaysia, 23 years of age, 50-fight veteran. The big thing for me about his experience is he comes from North Malaysia. There's a great scene up there from Muay Thai.
Yeah, and Azwan Che from Kelantan, he's fighting in knockout-only rules, and he has 0 draws, so that says he finishes a lot of his opponents. He's a very exciting young prospect, and you know what? He's very utilizes clinch very well, utilizes kicks from distance very well, and I can't wait to see him perform tonight.
And he talked about his training. He said, I got out there twice a day, 6 days a week. I come from a small village, though. What's that tell you about his mentality to come out of this big stage here tonight?
I would compare it to the farm boys up in Iowa when it comes to wrestling. These people from the farms, they have nothing to do but train, and he's here ready to perform tonight.
All right, and his opponent for the evening. Coming from the Philippines, let's welcome RYAN Jakiri.
Making his debut from AFC and representing the Philippines is a young man who has combined for 10 knockout finishes in his 11 fights. He represents Muay Thai, but fights out of the Philippines. Again, another fighting nation with some awesome traditions in martial arts, Matt.
Yeah, in the Philippines, they have a culture-rich tradition in boxing. And although this is not boxing, I guarantee he could be the next Nonair Daner or Manny Pacquiao. We could be seeing the next superstar from the Philippines emerge here tonight at AFC.
Now, he looked really happy, real positive all fight week. Happy to be here with his team, but he said, look, watch out for one thing. I love that head kick setup. I'll throw my hands, but I like to finish with the kicks. How do you think that's going to compare with the skills that we know the Malaysian has?
Well, most people don't realize, but wushu is a very large sport in the Philippines, and a lot of the Filipinos can not only box, but they can kick with extraordinary dexterity. So we're going to see that here on display tonight.
All right, and here we go. The first fight of the evening. Fighting out of the gold corner with 40 wins, 10 losses, and 8 knockouts. Right here, your hometown here from Malaysia, Azwan Che. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner with 8 wins, 3 losses, and 10 knockouts. Let's hear it all the way from the Philippines, RYAN Jakiri. Good luck, gentlemen. Remember, no tap outs, only knockouts. Also refereeing this match will be Tanang Pumpanik from Thailand. All the best, good luck. Let's hear for fighters.
Okay, and
So is the action about to begin here at 65 kilograms? Traditional proceedings as always, Matt.
Yeah, we have the Y crew getting here. It's traditional dance to start off and show respect to the gods in Thailand. And you see these fighters getting put on their heads. The monk drop is very traditional to wear, and they're going to start the Y crew right now.
Now, one of the big things to watch out for in the numbers, at least that sticks out to me, is the fact that Jakiri never goes the distance, win or lose. But Azwan Che has nearly 5 times the amount of experience. I think that'll be a factor.
Filipinos are very aggressive, whether it's boxing, kickboxing, any type of martial arts. They're known for being very tenacious. So I would expect to see RYAN Jakiri come out from the gate, firing either punches or kicks at extraordinary rates, extraordinary speed. And remember, with the 3-round rule set, he needs to get to work early anyways.
And that was, again, something a lot of the fighters talked about. They mentioned the fact that this is not going to be 5 rounds. It's 3 rounds, 3 minutes, as we said in the introductions. Tonight, though, it seems that Jakiri is confident in his ability to fight abroad. He said, look, I've traveled before. I've been away. I've fought in Thailand. Do you think that could be a factor as well? Because there'll be pressure on Azwan to perform as a hometown Malaysian.
Yeah, Azwan, I mean, this is probably the largest stage he's fought on. I've been into Kelantan. I've seen those fights, and they fight under a tent, in a tin roof. It's literally like you and your brothers throwing a blanket over a bunk bed and just going to war. And that's what they do. And he's ready. He's primed to defend his country's honor here tonight, and I can't wait to see this fight.
And again, now as both fighters come to the center here and receive the final instructions, do you think we're going to see a little bit more of a kickboxing approach to Muay Thai? More hands, more feet, no clinch?
With both these fighters, yes. I feel like the Malaysians fight very well with the low kick demonstrations. They kick very well. They kick very hard. And the Filipinos, also with the wushu, they come out banging. So I think we're going to see a fight from distance. I expect a minimal clinch.
The action here at 65 kilograms, the first of our amazing fights tonight. 2 young men with very bright skills indeed, Matt. And round 1 here, nearly underway.
Notice how we have a red and a gold corner here at ASC. Gold standard. That's why we have that gold corner here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And our referee from Thailand getting these fighters set and ready to rock and roll as they get their mouthpieces in. And Chris, what do you think about tonight's first fight?
I can't wait. Gold corner for Azwan Che, red corner for RYAN Jakiri, Philippines in the red corner, Malaysia in the gold. I think we're going to see something go pretty fast-paced here. Round 1.
Choke.
Choke, says the referee, touch of gloves. Both fighters standing orthodox. A little bit of the tie hop going on, but immediately connecting both fighters with the kicks.
And RYAN Jakiri opened up with that left high kick, which he said he favors. So we could be seeing that the whole night, and there's a roundhouse kick to follow.
Switching up very nicely there is Jakiri. T, counter to the body, right hand. You like that technique, don't you? Throwing a kick into a punch.
I feel like it can catch opponents off guard tremendously by throwing that and expecting a catch and following with the brutal right hand. And right now we're seeing a lot of kicks. And Azwan Che's got to check that kick from Jakiri. He landed a hard low right leg kick.
Kick again lands for Jakiri, switching up beautifully with that lead tool. The switch kick with the lead leg. And stepping into the jab.
I like what we're seeing here. Very minimal feeling out process. The guys are glove to glove almost, and they're just throwing down. And there's the slap on the body. Those score very well in Muay Thai. And Muay Thai body kicks score the most. So you either have to check or catch those.
Stop!
Knees, and then a technical trip there from Jakiri. Down to the mat goes Azwan Che. Choke, says the referee.
And some strong hands there from Jakiri. And Jakiri checks very well. And Che looks for the clinch. Some good knees in the clinch from Jakiri as he looks to be the stronger when the fight comes close.
One of the things the Filipinos said was that they had both been in camp for several months. Now, they also mentioned that they felt they might have a cardio advantage, so they were not afraid to get the work rate going. But then again, it seems that the Malaysian fighter also feels the same.
Yeah, and the Filipino fighters are known for running in the hills of Baguio above altitude, and they have crazy, crazy cardio. And right now, Jakiri is piecing up Azwan Che with some nice hands.
Check hook lands. Azwan Che connecting with that lead left. Yeah. What a great fight so far, Matt. I mean, there's a lot of things happening here. Time running, though, under 60 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, and Azwan Che really needs to steal the momentum in this round. He's pressed him up against the ropes. I think Che's doing a much better job when he's throwing combinations. I'd like to see him stay out of the clinch.
30 seconds to go here in the Axiata Arena. Chris Hoekstra alongside the All-American Matt Polino. Thank you so much for joining us. If you've just tuned in, we've got a great set of fights happening here. Real fast-paced stuff, 3 3-minute rounds, full Muay Thai rules. And certainly the referee encouraging the fighters to work in and out of the clinch.
Yeah, and they're letting the fighters work in the clinch is what I like, because it's one of those things in Muay Thai that's, oh, big elbow, but he's swept right after, and that'll conclude the round.
And a smile from Azwan Che. We've got a fight in KL. So 60-second break. I think that could be a factor as well, Matt, because sometimes you see the 2 minutes.
Yeah, what usually you see with professional Muay Thai with just 1 minute. But a lot of these fighters can come from a background where you do get that 2-minute break. And generally you see that with the 5-round fights with the lesser experience. But I'm really looking forward to this second round. We have our ring girl giving the audience information. Round number 2 about to come into play. And a really nice crowd here tonight in Axiata Arena in Kuala Lumpur.
So how do you have it so far?
I think Jakiri landed the body shots more effectively. He landed some sweeps, and he also landed the big elbow of the fight.
And we see some great trades here. Again, the body kick, that beautiful connection there from Jakiri with that right kick. He kicked first, loaded up the backhand, transferred the power forward. Real technical stuff from 2 young guys. That shows you the level of the caliber, really, if you will, of what we're going to see here tonight in KL.
And you saw Jakiri land those body shots.
So 2 are scheduled, 3 here in KL. 3 minutes on the clock. Body kicks again.
Beautiful counter. And Jakiri, a very nice counter there. Lands, catch, sweeps, boom.
Switch kick again. Beautiful counter there from Jakiri.
Yeah, he likes that lean back and countering back with that low leg kick. Very effective technique to score, and it can land hard and definitely cause movement issues for your opponent.
Interesting to see a little bit more urgency from Azwan Che. What do you think his corner told him? I don't speak Malay, but I think the message is clear.
Yeah. Jakiri did a very good job in the first round of landing body kicks. And WMC scores those very highly. In Muay Thai, very high. And there's that head kick that he favors.
So it's safe to say that Azwan's got to work for this one here.
Yeah, he's got to work. Oh, chopping elbow. And Jakiri was landing some elbows in the first round. I'd like to see him go back to him when the fight gets close.
1 minute in, 2 to go. Fight, says the referee.
And I really love this music playing. It's really putting the pace of the fighters. Sometimes the music will play and it gives the fighters the pace to fight at. And right now, Azwan Che really trying to set the pace for Jakiri to follow.
Counter elbow there from Jakiri. Stepping in is Azwan Che.
I'm really impressed with Jakiri's ability to not only fight from distance, but also utilize those elbow attacks from short range.
Jakiri stepping in now, the lead elbow.
Yeah, that slicing elbow can do a lot of damage when landed. And he turns him in the clinch into the ropes. A good opportunity missed there to throw some knees. Very hard slapping left kick.
More combinations here from Azwan Che. Can the Malay steal this round? Under 60 seconds. He seems to be playing with the pace a little bit here. He kind of goes in hard and then backs out, resets, comes back in. Jakiri maybe a little bit stronger in the clinch though.
Yeah, very much so. Jakiri's doing an amazing job in the clinch. You can see he's got a technique advantage in the clinch over Azwan Che. But when Azwan Che is putting together those combinations, that's when he's landing effective strikes. When he's trying to go 1-for-1 with this stronger fighter, he's losing those exchanges.
Oh, big right hand. Both fighters trade the right. But that was a good connection.
Azwan Che answered right back with the combination, but he needs to stop countering and start the combination. He's waiting to counter too much, and he's getting hit with those hard shots, waiting to counter.
Popping jab there from Azwan Che. Che closing the distance, stepping in with a beautiful elbow again.
And there we go. End of round number 2.
Wow, what a fight. What a fight. Both fighters wearing the signs of battle here in KL. Matt, that was a different round, but the question is, will it be a different score?
You know, I think Jakiri might have lost a bit of momentum in that second round, excuse me, but Azwan Che, I think, stole that round. I have it 1-1 right now. Azwan Che doing a very good job of throwing combinations, landed the biggest elbow of the fight, and I'd like to see where this third round's going. Right now, I have it knotted up at 1 apiece.
So this one bubbling beautifully, and let's take a look at the action here. We saw some great trades. Again, single kicks starting off the round. Azwan Che taking a crash to the floor there, and a smile between him and Jakiri. I mean, this has just been such a great fight because both fighters know sort of what's at stake, and they've kind of adapted as we've seen the action continue across 2 rounds.
Yeah, and Azwan Che's got a bloody nose, got stuck with a nice right hand. And that's the bell for the round to go, and we are going to the third and final round here. I think Azwan Che's got a bit of work to do.
Seconds out, says the referee. Both fighters seem to have slowed down the breathing. Third and final round here in KL, Asia Fighting Championship. Great to be with you. Coming to you live from the Oxiana Arena here. Both fighters smile again. They know what's at stake here, Matt. It could be tied. You had it 19-19. 3 minutes left to decide the winner.
Yeah, and Azwan Che starts right out of the gate and doing a good job of pressing the fight against the ropes and landing some elbows. And that's the first time he's checked that left kick. And that's what he should have been doing from the beginning as he flurries with some punches.
Big right hand. Che is gunning for that right cross. More kicks from Jakiri. Momentum may have shifted, but a huge right lands. Bang on the bullseye from Jakiri. Beautiful punch.
Yeah, and Jakiri, that's been really the story of his fight, is he's been able to throw that kick, and when the kick's not open, he's landing that hard, straight right hand. And that's what has Azwan Che leaking, and he lands it again.
Right hand again and again. Jakiri drops him. Jakiri drops him. There's the count, Matt.
Yeah, he put him down with that right hand. That's a beautiful right hand, and that landed, and it just had to find its home one time, and he's gonna go for the kill right now. Ladies and gentlemen, another right hand lands, and RYAN Jakiri, it looks like he puts Azwan Che, the glove touches the mat.
That's it, that's all over. It's a win for RYAN Jakiri here from the Philippines in KL. Matt, how do you like it?
Well, like we said, Filipinos got very good boxing, and he has a thunderous right hand that connected over and over and over again, and the accumulation of those right hands eventually put Azwan Che on the mat.
And Jakiri had a track record of never going the distance. Every fight, bar one in his career, he's either finished or been finished. Tonight, though, he gets the W.
Yeah, and I give him a lot of props. Azwan Che really trying to steal the momentum, and he got caught coming in. And sometimes that's the risk of coming in too aggressive, is you get countered. And he got countered big, and unfortunately for Azwan Che, it put him down tonight.
So the first of our fights here in KL, certainly fireworks across those rounds. Took it into the third, it was tied up, but you know, we saw both fighters turn it up a notch, and those were 50-50 trades. Anybody could have gone down there, Matt. Both guys were landing that right.
Yeah, I was very impressed with Azwan Che urgency going in there, very aggressive, looking to finish.
So we'll have our fighters to the center, please. As the referee brings both young men to the middle, we'll go into the ring to Alan Wu for the official announcement.
All right, wow, was that an amazing way to kick off tonight? Let's hear it for our fighters. Yes, and of course, none of these fights would have been possible without all the support of our sponsors. Thank you to our very first sponsor for this first fight, City Star, Excellent, SDN, BHD. And now I have the results of our first fight here. The winner by TKO from the red corner, RYAN Jakiri from the Philippines.
So there you have it, folks. RYAN Jakiri, once again, victorious here in AFC. We said it before, we'll say it again. Matt, no tap outs.
Only knockouts.
And that's what you get, folks. Hope you're enjoying the show as much as we are. Both fighters fall into an embrace. There was so much mutual respect going into this fight, Matt.
Yeah, and that's what you know, martial arts and Muay Thai has a rich culture of respect for your opponent. There's not a lot of trash talk. And if we look back here on the action, a very focused Jakiri came out, landed some good body kicks there. Slapping body kick with a followed up right hand. caught, swept. Traditional Muay Thai 101 right there. And then you can see Azwan Che leaking like a faucet at the end of round 2. And from there, it was the right hand that landed. And that one put his glove on the mat, and it was all she wrote.
And there it was, boom. That right cross certainly landing very effectively twice, and it will be a W tonight for Team Philippines, courtesy of RYAN Jakiri.